usually sprinkle a little bit of the seasoning in the bag, and then I put the chicken. I do both.
Jazz. Go Jazz. It's Jazz. Go, go, girl. Go, 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 girl. Go, 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 girl.
Good evening, you guys. Welcome to today's episode of What's Cooking Wednesday. And today I'm making chicken in the bag. So it's already been, the chicken has already been cleaned. I cleaned it with vinegar. Well, my mother did. She cleaned it with vinegar. She had it soaking in for about how long in the vinegar, Mother? An hour. She had it soaking in for an hour. Then after that hour, she soaked it. Well, she rinsed it off with some cold water. It's very important that you rinse your chicken with cold water, not hot water. So now after that, she had put some garlic. She put some garlic seasoning in it and let that settle in for about a good minute, bit, whatever. Cool. So we have this bag in the chicken. I'm going to cut it open and we're going to put the chicken in the bag. And it gives you instructions. There's like two things you cut first. So here's number one. It tells me number one, and you take the bag out, right? So you take the bag out, you want to take this tape off, kind of like this. Yeah, just put that to the side, and then don't lose this black thing. This ties it together, right? Okay. Cool. So we're going to open the bag up. All right, it's a big bag, right? Cool. You put the bag on top, well, in the a pan, or aluminum foil pan, whatever this is called. Cool. So what I do, I usually sprinkle a little bit of the seasoning in the bag, and then I put the chicken. I do both. Whatever. My mother told me that you put the chicken in first, so we're gonna do that.
No. Mix the stuff in your chicken bowl.
Oh, never mind. Scratch that. We're gonna mix the sauce in the chicken bowl. I never did this way. Now we're gonna put the chicken in the bag.
Make sure the flap is on top. Turn it over. Yeah, that's right.
If you hear a little noise, it's my mother. She was telling me I have to put the flats on top. Like, she's saying, you see how it looks like this? Make sure it's placed on the back, if that makes sense. So you see this? Make sure it's like this, okay? All right.
Put a little water in there and get that juice and just pour it right on in the bag.
Okay, so what I'm going to do you get like a measuring cup?
Okay.
Okay, so I'm gonna get a measuring cup, right?
It's at the top.
Okay, so I got my measuring cup. I'm gonna put some water in it, and then I'll mix the juice in it as well. What water I use? Cold.
That's good.
So I put about 1/4 of a cup of water, right?
Just pour it in the bowl.
Oh, pour the water in the bowl. That would have been smart. And then pour it back in here. Pour it back. I mean, that made sense. Okay. And then you just pour it. You just pour it in the chicken. Cool. And then you close it up. That's where this black thing comes from, right here. This thing right here. All right.
I know you preheated the oven already.
Excuse me.
You preheated the oven.
Okay. I'm going to preheat the oven on 350. It's already preheated. Preheated. So make sure you do that before you stick the chicken in the oven, because the oven has to be warmed up, or else it's just gonna cook weird. So what I do to tie it up, I twist it. I twist the top just a little bit, right? And then there's a hole in this black tie thing. You just put it in that hole, and then you just pull it from the hole, right? And you just pull it tight. There you go. And then what you want to do is get like a knife or something sharp, and you want to poke holes so it can breathe.
Rinse your hand.
What?
Did you rinse your hand?
So I put like about 4, 5, you know.
Don't push it down.
Cool, and make sure you clean up after yourself. You know, it's very important. And that, you guys, how you make chicken in a bag. I will show y'all the final results once it's done. So you put it in the oven and you let it cook slowly for about an hour. After an hour, it's time to eat some chicken. So here, you guys, are the finished touches of the chicken in the bag. Look at that. Ooh, it's nice and hot. Looking good, delicious. Yes, yes.